It's easy to say, well, you are a general after the battle, so you can be wise enough. But those who were involved directly in negotiations should know that better than I do, because they are politicians. That was their job. Mine was to be a journalist and to report of their successes or failures.
Oh, a lot of people tell that, in order to have a conflict, you have an issue. Do you think how it happened that the society? What are the risks of the society of creating the hatred in the society? How it can happen? What are the things to watch?
It's easily looking from the history that we have. It's not so difficult to do that. You just have to convince certain minority that they are in danger. Otherwise, it's language, it's right for employment, or perhaps something else. You have to produce a fear of those who are living in a certain communities. That something will happen to them badly, or that something that they have a right to have, they are not. And they won't question anybody. They will believe you. But you have to build the whole atmosphere. Look what happens. They change the government. So who knows if the new government will protect you the same way as the former ones did. You will be forced to leave your houses. Nobody will protect you except me, and I'm coming from outside. That's the story for us coming from the Belgrade, when the Milosevic told to all Serbs, well, where Serbs are, it's Serbia.
And so what was now after all these things, people would remember what there was a war in Croatia, but how it started? How did it start? What was
It was started during the communist era, at the end of the Communist Party, when Milosevic showed that he would like to be the strong man in a former Yugoslavia, that he is the one who really will lead the whole country, on the basis that the Serbs are a majority in the former Yugoslavia, so it is according to that normal that they have higher positions, that in other republics they are not treated as they should be. I don't know what does it mean, treated as it should be, because we were equals. We never, in a former country, former state, we never questioned which nationality you are. We didn't care for that. And suddenly it was an issue. Are you a Serb? Are you Bosnian? Are you a Croat or Slovenian? Who you are? Are you Albanian? You're coming from Macedonia. I have to be very careful. What for? We live together. We just couldn't slip apart peacefully. And that was at the beginning what I do remember what our president offers and puts on the table. Let's start with the loose confederation, and we will see how we'll go. And after that, we will decide what the future would like. Immediately, Milosevic said, no way. The loose confederation was suggested on the first conference on ex-Yugoslavia in London in 1992, just at the beginning of the war.
But if some things looks like inevitable, you tell you can create, but still for the society at this day, what would be the way that you can maybe escape, at least be cautious about this signs when this hatred is imposed, when this distinction happening?
Well, hatred is easily come, and very hard is to solve the problem of hatred speech, mostly of the hatred speech these days. Why? Because there are a lot of casualties during the war. There were a lot of problems caused between two ethnicities, and a lot of unsolved problems. Those who disappeared, where they disappeared, where they killed in Serbia or somewhere. You don't have names. That's a problem within the families, because they don't know where their loved ones are. Are they still alive somewhere? Or mostly they are not. But to to have that information, that knowledge, that this is over. You don't have them anymore. This is one thing, and the other thing was trial in Hague, and the results of that, because it's too long. It's too long, and it's very difficult to make people believe that it can't be perhaps easier. As we said, well, we know all who he was or she was or what he done or she done, and it's not so easy to make a final judgment.
Where do you take this patience?
There is no way out. You just cannot. First of all, patience. Because you have a goal in front of yourself, and that was membership in the European Union. And if you want to be a part of European Union, you need to be patient. You need to fulfill a lot of things, mostly within the judiciary. It means the laws and different levels of decision making, and one of them is solving the problem of war criminals. So the Hague must say, well, okay, there is no question coming from the Hague. It's over. That was the start for because Hague is connected with the UN, because Hague was a court founded by the UN, the biggest international organization. And when they say, well, this is the end, we have no problem with Croatia anymore, so you can follow the path. So it means we had the goal. We wanted to achieve something, not only for the European Union. We want to have peace in our country. We want to be developed as we can. Unfortunately, the economic crisis came in the middle, so we are where we are.
How are now the relations with Serbs? Between
they are good. They are good. We hardly that we can say we are friends, but we are good neighbors, and that's what's matter. That is very important, because you just cannot change your neighbors. They are there. You don't have to be friend, but you are a good neighbor. There are a lot of friendships normally on the personal level. Why not? And we easily travel from one country to another country. We have joint meetings on different levels, mostly connected with the things of transition of people, goods, and something that goes with today's societies.